Good morning. Happy Sunday, y'all. How's everybody doing? Happy Shamanic Sunday. Hope everybody's doing well. Hello, Debbie. How are you? Hello, Leanne. So please share if you're coming in here, if you're planning on participating, doing some card readings, if you'd like a full 3-card spread, or just a 3-card spread. Actually, it's not a full reading, but a little bit more detailed. Please leave a donation here at Psychic Compression, paypal.me/Psychic Compressions, or find me on Cash App, or you can find me on Messenger. Take payment through there too. So if you'd like to leave a tip or donation, you will go to the top of the list. If not, we'll just do some free card readings. A free card reading for you if I choose your name or your question. But donations do get people a priority or top of the list. What up, Melissa? Actually, Melissa, I'm going to give you a card reading here after, because you did give me a donation and I haven't given you a reading for it yet. So if you're wanting a reading today, let me know. Melissa Immerman. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you for sharing. Hello, Mike. Erlin. Albert. Don Marie Johnson. Hello, Tony. I'm doing well. How are you? It's okay. If you want a reading, I will give you one, though. Melissa's just a sweetheart. Hello, Janet. If I sage my house, well, what? If I sage, Janet Olmstead says, if I sage my house, will that taken my fiance's spirit away? I mean, are you trying to smudge your fiance out? Because that's, you basically have to make that request. You do sage on your mirrors, that's cool. You like saging another dimension too. That's really cool. I'll have to try that. Let me get some sage going on now that we're talking about it. That torch, that thing lights it up quick. These bundles that are thick, they're hard to light sometimes, but just take a little extra time. Hope everybody had a good weekend. She says no. Yeah, I don't think it's going to take your fiance's spirit away. No, it won't. Oh, you don't want him to leave. I don't think that's the sage is going to make him leave. You had a dream where you fought something? Oh, we just did dreams last week. That's awesome. How'd you do? Did you win? Obviously you won. You're still here. That's awesome. Yeah, we just did dream interpretation last week. Lucid dreaming, that was in the class that I hold every week. We did like a 2-week series. So we did first, we kind of explain, kind of what lucid dreaming is, what the benefits are, things to watch out for. There's not many things to watch out for other than your own mind, right? So if you're not clear of mind or you're going in with a lot of negative thoughts, you're going to have negative dreams or aspects in your dreams, right? But sometimes you just have negative aspects. They're meant to learn from. So your husband's passed or your fiance's passed, Janet? Is that what you're? Okay, now I get it. Yeah, that's not going to sage your husband or your fiance. It's not going to sage him out or smudge him out. Unless you ask him to leave. I mean, I don't feel like you want him to leave, like you said. So, hey, Angel, change your profile picture. It's all dark. I can't see your face now. What'd she say? I had a dream. She said, I had a dream. I shaved half my eyebrow. It was devastating. Terrible. I did that one time when I was about 15. My first rock and roll band. And he was the rhythm guitar player, and he fell asleep because we were drinking beer. He fell asleep and we shaved his eyebrows. It's terrible. I still feel bad about that, but it was funny. Hello, Petra. How are you? And EJ? All right. Let's get to some readings here. Again, if I don't pick you, understand these messages. We're going to do a card of the day first. And then if Melissa wants a reading, just all you have to do is say so. Yay or nay. So let's see what the card of the day for all of us is. So this one's for all of us. Anybody who comes into this video, or even if it's a week from now, a year from now, this is your card of the day. Crystals, amplification. Let's get those crystals out. Let's get anything out, like dream catchers, anything spiritual. Playing music, like right now, I woke up and cranked the trance music, because trance music, Sibian trance music. Just to kind of get in that mood, right? To raise that vibration. That's what we're trying to do. That's what we want to do this for this next week at least, is raise that vibration, get it up, get yourself vibrating at a high level. Once you can do that, you think clearly, you have better ideas, you have a lot more insight, you can handle things better. When we're down in that lower, pissed off or angry or sad kind of level for too long, it shows. I mean, people can see it on you, even if you're trying to hide it, right? So, and you're just, the way you react to things are different. We want to keep ourselves in that positive, higher vibration where things, yes, bad things happen, but we handle them. Within the chaos, we stay calm, right? We think calm, we think collectively, we use our heart, we use our love, but we also use our head. Never let go of our head, our mind. Our mind is what makes everything happen. Our heart would be more like, I would akin to our spirit, right? The spirit to do something. The drive, the what's behind it, right? The love behind it, the care. Our head is the logic. We have to use logic, especially in these days. There's a lot of bullshit flying around. So, all right, guys. So that was the card of the day. I'm going to read the poem to it as well. So, crystals, amplification. Crystal speaks. To amplify, we should unite. Crystals help to shine your light. Upon your heart, rose quartz for love, were gifts from earth and stars above. I think that was actually our card of the day last time I did a reading, wasn't it? Last time I did some online readings. But yes, let's get that light shining bright. Takes courage, but you can all do it. Oh, we got a loser here spamming. That's telling everybody they're going to be winner. Congratulations, $5,000. Come on. Bye. Bye. All right, let's see. Oh, it looks like we got a couple of donations here. So we got one from Sonia Banger. Oops. And one from Celestine. That's the one that was just talking. Prudent, I know. I know a Prudent, right? Don't we know a Prudent? Is it Celestine Prudent that we know? Thank you, Sonia. Did you have a question? And then Celestine next. Thank you both for your donations. Oh, I'm doing great, Jonna. How are you? I used to not like Sundays very much, but I really like them as I get older. Yeah, scammers. The spam and scammers. Scam and spammers. Oh, it's above? Okay. Let me see here. Well, my relation, oh, there we go. Well, my relationship improved by April. Has hardly been texting me, and he don't want to it was his dad's death anniversary. So he just recently had his dad's death anniversary. My relationship improved by April. He's hardly been texting me, and he don't want to with his dad's death anniversary. Oh, yesterday. Okay, got it. All right, let me look it up. Do you have a first name, Sonia? What's his first name? Have I listened to Coyote Omen? No. Oman? No. I can't say that I have. Mitesh. All right, Mitesh. All right, so first card, I feel like you need to speak up, right? So you need to kind of put yourself out there with him. It's the fire card, passion, utilizing passion within this connection. So relighting that fire, so to speak. The way to do that is, I feel like, through communication. I think being able to communicate. I know you haven't been hearing from him, but now it's time to kind of maybe you take if he hasn't been answering your text, I wouldn't stop, or I'd give him a call, right? Persist. Persistence is key here. Making him kind of face his issues. Shamans. I feel like, the shaman in this position, which is the present position, it's more about you kind of knowing the right thing to do, but sometimes you're afraid to do that, maybe feeling like he might jump on the defensive, or you might hurt his feelings. Don't be afraid to speak and talk about what you need to talk about with him. I mean, I feel like a lot of the times you kind of sidestep it instead of coming straight at it, and sometimes you do need to come straight at it, right? I think in this case, I feel like there's some certain things he needs to face and know that he has your support, right? That's what the council card is. That's communication. That's really kind of having some one-on-one communication with him. I think he will answer within the next, probably today, if you're willing to be persistent with it. But I think you guys know each other long enough, you can do that. Like, I wouldn't say do this in a newer relationship, but I feel like he kind of likes that you worry about him. Like, it makes him feel loved, right? So you don't want to communicate. I know, and that's the tough thing with guys. I didn't say it was going to be easy, but I feel like you know how to push his buttons and get him to start communicating. So listen to your heart. Listen to that shaman within you, your higher self. It's guiding you in the right direction. I feel like it's telling you that you need to be persistent with him if you want him to open up. All right, so thank you, Sonia. And yes, I do feel like he will open up in bits and pieces. So it's a process. It's not just going to happen all of a sudden. But yes, you are kind of retrieving his soul, so to speak. You're helping him retrieve his soul. And then his true connection to himself, to his father, just knowing that life, this is the cycle of life. This is the way that things work. Not holding pain or sadness. I mean, of course, we miss people when they're gone, especially people really close to us. But we can connect with them at any time. We just have to trust that those messages are real. All right. So next is Celestine. I like that name. It's a really cool name. All right, Celestine, do you have a question? You don't have to ask a question. No, I can just give you a general. Hello, Kelly. No, I don't think you should wait. I feel like you should go for it. Like, don't give him any more time to just muddle around in the muck. I mean, I feel like you're giving him more time to kind of feel sorry for himself, and that's okay to do that sometimes. We all need that. But now it's time to pull himself out. because he needs to pay attention to what's right here and right now, and the love he has right now between the two of you and the people around him. You know, he's got a lot of people that love him, and he needs to start to see that again. I feel like he will. Hello, Andrea. All right, so general reading for Celestine, or Celestine. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. First, the calling, conch shell. So, as you would relate this, many tribes, you know, use that conch shell as a calling, as a warning. More kind of a calling for you. It's more of a calling of your soul, or calling you in a certain direction. Don't be afraid to move in that direction. I feel like this is in the past position, so it has already happened, or you've already felt that calling. Now it's time to start moving in that direction. Altar, honoring, so honoring the path, right? Honoring the path that's laid out for you. Of course, we build along this path and we create more of it, but understanding that that's the path you've created. Don't be afraid to walk through it. Like, you already created this path before you incarnated into this body, into this avatar, right? So just following it, and you know, utilizing an altar if you have one, creating one, creating something that, you know, with candles or smudge or sage, different crystals like we were just talking about, the amplification. These just help amplify the magic. So utilizing your magic, knowing that that's the true path, and then shapeshifter, which is connecting with your animal spirit. What animal are you really connecting with right now? Think about that, and think about how that animal lives its life. Think about the attributes of that animal. I feel like a lot of this does have to do with, you know, helping you adapt. That's what this card's about, is connecting to your animal spirit to help you adapt to current situations or to a lot of changes, which is what you're going through right now. So, and will be going through for the next, you know, month or so. A lot of shifts. So be willing to adapt to that. Be able to adapt. Be like water. Right? Thank you, Celestine. Appreciate you. Looks like we had another donation come in too as well. So Petra, thank you, Petra. Do you have a specific question, or would you just like a general reading? You still here? Is Petra still here? There she is. General reading. Okay. Okay. As I see it, some change, like about to kind of really open up. You got the upper world card in the past position, and that's the future, right? So utilizing your gifts, whether that be through astrology or utilizing your third eye. I feel like you've already done this because it's in the past position. You've already seen your future, kind of bits of your future, and you're walking in that direction. To do that, we first must purge when we're jumping into to that next level, right? So we have to purge a lot of the stuff that we left behind, or that, you know, has left a mark, so to speak, or a scar, right? We want to get rid of those pains that are, you know, connected to memories or anything we've dealt with in our life. We tend to pick those things up, right? We carry them around as a burden. Don't burden it. Now it's time to let go a lot of that stuff. Like, I feel like you carry some guilt or some shame. Let it go. Let it out. Like, it's no longer serving you, nor did it serve you ever before, other than learning lessons from it. And I think that's what you're going through right now, is kind of more of the purge. So if you just kind of like cry out of nowhere, understand, just let that flow. Let that pain come out. All right. And then sacred sight. So this seems to be bringing you back to balance as you do this. Like I said, you are kind of making this like level up in your life. And that just means, you know, maybe in your career, but mostly perception, mostly how you see things and how you feel things. You're becoming a lot wiser. So you are taking a big step. I would compare it to something like, I'm a musician, and I practice and practice and practice and try to get something like this one piece, and it just wouldn't come together. And then all of a sudden it just did. And that's how I see it happening to you. Like all of a sudden things just flowed. I was able to play it, no problem. And I would look back on it and go, why did I think this was so hard in the first place? It was already there. I kept getting in my own way by worry, by guilt, by, any shame or past shame that I've carried. That's what holds us back. So we did get a couple of donations. Thank you, Petra. Thank you very much. We did get 2 Cash App donations. Awesome. So one from Angelique, or one from Janet first, and then one from Angelique. Thank you very much for your donations. Oh, Kelly too. So Kelly left. Okay, Kelly's first. I didn't scroll down far enough. Then Janet, and then Angelique. Janet, which one's Janet? Is it the Janet Elmstead? Okay, there. Yep, Senator. Thank you all very much. Mwah. Thank you. You're very welcome, Petra. I hope that resonated with you. That's a long one too. I'm like, I'm even reading it. All right, sorry guys, I'm dealing with the spammer again. And this one keeps coming back. I don't know how they let this person keep coming back. It's almost like I start to think like, is Facebook like in cahoots with these people because they don't get rid of them. I mean, these people are terrible. They're terrible fathers to people. And they just, tell some truth, you're gone, but, scam somebody or try to scam somebody won't let you just run free. All right. So we're going Kelly first. Oh, Karen's left a $10 donation as well. So Kelly, Angelique, Janet, and then Karen Warren. So, yeah, about. All right, I'll read it. She's worrying too much. Kelly, you're worrying. You know that, right? You're picking up on every feeling. You got to be careful with that because as we read ourselves, we look too much into things, or we spend too much time kind of thinking over the same thing. We're going to get really weird answers. So I've got the mess. Let me see here. Got the most dreaded feeling. She's saying no and turning the other way. I hope you tell me I'm wrong. Please, can I have a card pull on this? Yeah. Okay, Kelly. So we've talked about this before. Nothing's really changed other than actually it has changed for the better. And I feel like you know that. I think you are right on track, but you're over worrying about things. Yeah, and that's kind of what the cards are saying. Like things seem to be getting better, but we can get into this place, and I know most people will deny it, that we're afraid. We can get afraid of success. And in this case, this would be like a reconnection with a friend, with a really close friend. You know this to be true. You've already seen it. It's already been shown to you that you've been able to talk telepathically. You've been able to connect physically on this, just the other day, right? She just popped up right there by you. So, and I do feel like the energy is a lot better between the two of you. Like you were saying before, I feel like she wants things, she wants to bury the hatchet too. She wants to get things back to normal, not have that tension around you, because she does enjoy spending time with you. Offerings, knowing your worth, knowing that you have all these things right here, not worrying. Once we get a little success, we get a little afraid of it. Like, oh, is this too good to be true? Then we kind of get stuck in that mindset. We don't want to do that. I do the same thing. I know how it feels. Like when it comes to a certain amount of success, it's uncomfortable, and I'm like, oh God, something's going to happen. I have to fight that off, but it does happen. It does happen to me. It is one of the things in my life that I'm learning and hopefully getting better at, right? So just knowing and being grateful for what it is right now. Amplification, the crystals card's coming out again. It's really wanting to talk today. What I'm seeing is that it's going to intensify. The connection is going to intensify, especially metaphysically and telepathically. So try not to misread things too much. If she wants to turn away telepathically, let her. She's trying to show you something, or she's still trying to communicate something to you. So don't worry. Did I get rid of this guy? I still see his comment. Yeah. It doesn't. I guess it doesn't get rid of their comment. All right. So next is Angelique, right?
No, I think it's
Janet. Wait. Angelique, then Janet. They were basically at the same time. I'm just going on the list though when I received them, and then Karen next. So Angelique, do you have a question? Let me see if you left one here. Yeah, Janet, I will get you next. I'm just getting to Angelique first. Is there more financial? Oh yeah, I think you left that in there. I think I remember seeing that. Sorry. You're welcome, Kelly. Thank you. I have a feeling love will come through again though. Well. The shaman card keeps coming up a lot too. And I'm shuffling these pretty well. All right, so emergence. I feel like you've kind of stepped up your game when it comes to finances, right? You've done what you've been told, like what your higher self is telling you. You kind of came out, you've started to shine. This takes time, right? So you're going to see finances improve, but I feel like you have to walk this path first. You have to get to this part of like you've kind of put it out there. That's what the shaman does, right? They throw their magic out there, and then you have to be patient for it to come back, right? It takes time. It's not usually immediate. Okay, so really knowing that your magic is working, it just takes a little time. Back to basics. That's what the lower world is, the past, right? Going back to basics, maybe keeping things, maybe you might be getting things a little bit too, confusing like me. Like I forgot that you were asking about financial questions because I was paying attention to everybody else as well. So stopping, thinking about this, again, I can learn from every one of these readings for sure, and I do. But really kind of taking a step back, taking a breather, knowing that the finances and the magic you've already put out there and the manifestations you've already put out there, they are being manifested. It just takes a little bit of time. So I would say finances are probably going to get better. March is when I see you'll start to notice a pretty big difference in finances. But it gradually, so it starts in March and then it kind of gradually over the summer just picks up. But you have to stay on top of it. Once you know the direction and how you're making that money, right? Continue to do the same thing. Don't try to fix anything if it's not broken. All right, let me see here. So you are next, Janet. There's Janet. Did you have a question? You probably left one because I've seen you commenting, so it just might be buried. No, you are the best angel. I mean that. Let's see. You're welcome, Angelique. You know you're doing the right thing. Just sometimes we got to be a little patient. I know it's not easy, but it's necessary. What was that, Andrea? You having a problem with paying? If you have a question or if you're having a problem, just let me know. I didn't see your question yet, so I wasn't. But yes, Janet next. She did leave a question. You're not lost. I'm not going to use any cards for this one, because I'm just going to connect to him. Matter of fact, he's trying to show you to go. Like he's telling me he's kind of pushing you in a certain direction. Maybe that's kind of what's freaking you out at home. His energy is a little bit can be intense for a good purpose. Like I feel like his heart is in the right place. He has a very big heart, and he is pushing you in a certain direction. But for some reason, I think this is like more telling you to start living again, and it's scary, right? To kind of restart again. But know that he's always there. But he is trying to push you in a certain direction. So if you're getting calls or you're getting like the signs of all like the same thing kind of keeps recurring. What was that? That was really weird. It's probably my note or my tablet. But really, what he's trying to do is push you back into life. Gentle nudges. But I know that he's right there, so you have to talk to him and listen to him. He's saying things to you all the time. You're rejecting them, maybe because you've just recently. This has been, how long ago did this happen? Was this pretty recent? Like, still haven't like let go of the pain, right? And that takes time, but he is right there. He is listening to you. He is talking to you. He is pushing you in a certain direction that you may be feeling uncomfortable or feeling like you'd betray him. But he's wanting you to live your life, understanding that he has a higher understanding of things now because he has ascended. 2 weeks. I'm sorry to hear that, Janet. Sending much love to you and healing. And he is there. You just have to listen and acknowledge it. I feel like we can get pissed off when we lose somebody like that. We haven't really lost them, but that's what we take it as because, they're not physically there with us anymore. He is physically here, just in more of an energetic way, not with that avatar, right? But he does see things from a higher perspective. And I feel like, yes, take some time to grieve, but don't let yourself just be in grieving mode all the time. I've seen it happen to people where they grieve for years and they stop living their life. And that's not why we're here. That's a waste of a life. He does not want you wasting your life waiting around. And it's only been 2 weeks, so it's still pretty new, but he is very pushy this way. Like he's very, I feel like he's a very motivator. Like he knows how to motivate people. Motivational speaker, could have been a motivational speaker if he wanted to be. He knows how to see talents in people, and he knows how to make that shine or allow them to see their shine within themselves. So he's a very special person, and he's still there. You just have to listen. He's coming through very strong. I mean, eventually he's going to start knocking things around. And you saw as we were talking about this, I just got like a coin. Sounded like a coin went into hitting like some metal or something. Pay attention to coins. That came out of nowhere because I know I don't have anything open. Let me see. Ask Norma, though. No shit. We just got like a coin. Weird. All right. So I hope that helps a little bit. He turned on your TV the other night. Yeah. See? You got to just, though you can't have it the way you want it and the way you saw it, that connection is still as strong as it was, as it ever's been. And this connection's been going on a lot longer than this lifetime. So know that will continue. You will live your lives again together, over and over again. That's a very strong connection. Like best friends. You're like best friends, souls. Best souls. Best buddies. And of course, that's a lot stronger than just best friends, but that's what always keeps a good relationship going. I think your relationship has lasted for thousands of years, as far as with this soul. All right, so next is, I think I got everybody right. Oh no, Karen Warren is next. And Andrea, if she has a problem, I don't know if she left and got frustrated. She said she was trying to pay and it wasn't working. Andrea. But I am noticing, Andrea, I don't know if you're having a problem. Hello, Gina from Ohio. Now, let me get to Karen, and then I will do some free readings if we don't get any other donations before then. Just waiting to see if Karen's here. Or you might have a different name on there. You seen anything yet? Karen Bolton Warren, that's her. So it's not buried. Please guide me. There you are. Okay. Not sure I understand your question, but I couldn't see it very well, so. Hello, Sheila. Oh, I'm gonna light a candle. Nice. Good job, Sheila. Thank you. Yes, everybody send Janet love. Please, if you feel like doing so. Yeah, Andrea Leslie Barnes says, "Shoo, I'm so bad at trying to pay on here. I'll have to catch you next time." Yeah, I'm sorry that you got frustrated. I'm still trying to find Karen's. It must be way up there, huh? Aziz? All right, Karen, do you have a question? I can't find your question. I know you're here, but if you could retype your question, I would appreciate it. I'm not able to see it. I'm not finding it. In a relationship. Okay. Again, if anybody would like to connect with me for a full reading, please go to my website, www.psychicshaman333.com. I am running a special right now for 25% off all healings and readings. So that coupon code is third eye, number 3, RDEYE. So it's actually the number 3. If you punch that in or put that in during the checkout, whichever one you choose or session you choose, it should take 25% off. And if it doesn't, let me know and I will take 25% off. Will he return your wishes? Okay. Wow. Yes. I mean, I feel like it's like a source of protection for you. So you got emergence. Like, I feel like you're starting to see some changes, or you're starting to see what you're at, your wishes. Feel like you're starting to, it's like it happened and then it stopped, right? But just right now, be grateful for what he is opening up to and what he is giving. Feel like that's, the gratitude will bring more. But don't be afraid of that, that little bit that's coming out right now. Feel like you want to, though it feels like a little bit, I feel like you want to be grateful for it, and you'll see a lot more from him. And the medicine shield, protection. That's why I was saying I feel like he brings protection. But like he is kind of literally your medicine shield. Like he shields you from a lot. Once he fully opens up himself and which I feel like he's still kind of getting reacquainted with himself. It feels to him like a kind of a midlife crisis, but I feel like it's actually him getting to know himself again, which is usually what the midlife crisis do. So yes, as your answer to your question, yes, he will. He will fulfill those wishes. Ah, hello, Jeannie. Good morning. Izzy, right? It's Izzy. I need to get rid of that one. Oh. It just doesn't take the comment out of there, but right. Awesome, Karen. I'm glad it resonated. Loving the tunes. Yeah, it's cool. This is copyright-free music. Some nice jams. Who's that? Rochea? Roach? Kimberly Roach? Let me see. Not yet, but I'm sure it's just taking its time, but I'm sure it's there. Let me see here. I'm not seeing it yet, but I know Kimberly's been here before and she has donated before, so we give her the benefit of the doubt. Did you have a question? Do you have a question, Kimberly? Hello, Stanley Jamie from Newcastle, UK. I'm glad you can hear the tunes this time. I think last time I couldn't hear them when I played it back. There she is. On your new business venture. Okay. They don't want to be shuffled anymore. It's usually what they do to me when they don't want to be shuffled anymore. All right, Kimberly. Good stuff. All right, so yeah, these are good cards. The way they're in order too, the way that they are ordered, past, present, future. So your past, this is the creation, right? Your new business venture. That's what this is about. You set it up right. You've taken care of it properly. It's moving in the right direction. I feel like you are breeding success here. So you are, though it's still just growing right now. I feel like this is going to grow to something really big, like probably bigger than you're expecting. Or bigger than you can feel like you can handle. Presently, I feel like there's too much to do and not enough time to do it, right? So seeking that help and that aid from those, this is the insects card, support. So usually a lot of the time you'll feel like lack of support, but I feel like the support comes in at the right time, right when you need it. So if you're feeling kind of like you don't have enough time to take care of everything, don't be afraid to ask for help, but understand help is on the way, or it's soon going to be here. And help will aid you in this new venture. Conch Shell Calling, I feel like there's going to be a partnership or some kind of like a big move to really take it to the next level or a few levels higher. So yeah, your new business venture seems to do really well. Just be okay with collaboration and don't be afraid if somebody wants to come in and help you that has the expertise to do that. I feel like it will only make the business better. Yeah, no problem, Angel. I'll give you a love reading. Hello, little stinker. My granddaughter opening my door, trying to see what's going on. What you doing, babies? She's okay. She likes to watch me give readings. What's that? And add her 2 cents. Yeah, she had a flashcard. So she sees us and she sees me and she sees her mom doing readings. So she has flashcards for like colors. She's only just barely turned a year old. She was carrying around this flashcard and just baby talking like she was giving a reading. It was pretty cool. It was funny. She's a character. All right, Angel Lopez. Let me see. I'm going to make sure nobody else has. Angel just sent a $10 donation. So, and I was going to give Angel a reading anyway, but let's see here. Who else? In the group? Okay, you guys want to, are you interested in the class, the weekly class? It's about an hour long, once a week. But if you are interested in that, just go to my website, look under the pricings tab. It should be in the pricings tab. I think it's the last tab because I just added it. I didn't know. I was like telling people about the class and I didn't even have the tab to go to it. So it should be the last tab on all of my options of where to go on my website. And it should show you the different packages. I have a gold, platinum, and a diamond package in there. The gold is just the weekly class. The platinum is the weekly class and a 15-minute reading. And the The diamond, I think, is like a 20 or 30-minute reading, and the weekly classes. So it's under the pricings tab on my website. So let me show you my website here. Right there, psychicshaman333.com. Type that into the browser. Go find the pricings tab, and then it should be in there. Yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. This is a lot of fun doing this, teaching this class. I learn a lot from everybody, and I've got like what, 4 or 5 people in there right now. It gets interesting. And people seem to be doing really well, like thriving, like just because they're opening up to themselves. They're not, they're losing a lot of that fear that they had before. All right, Angel, this one is for you. Thank you for the $10. As usual, you're a regular donor. Thank you very much. Nice, Tinker. Yeah? You want to give readings with Grandpa? All right, first is the rattle disperse card. That is like raising the energy up within the relationship. So feel like you want to get some buttons pushed on this person as far as love, like crank it up a notch, right? Bring up that energy. To get what you want is the message I'm getting. To get what you're looking for, or that outcome, you need to raise that vibration. You need to shake things up around the house or in the relationship or with love. So changing things up, changing the way you do things, but doing it in like a lot more. You're a very high energy person anyway, so utilizing that. Like, don't be afraid to show your high energy. And then you got the death card. So entering kind of a new way of looking at things, like we were just talking about, kind of changing the way you're looking at things, or just a little bit. You don't have to really make too many big changes. I feel like it's more about just being more you, right? Like bring out full goofiness, because I feel like you can be really goofy at times, and that's part of you. That's who you are. That's like your sense of humor. It's necessary. Don't be afraid to show it. And then solitude. As far as this goes, I feel like spending more intimate time, right? So intimacy is key. Being able to kind of be a one-on-one, face-to-face. And intimacy doesn't always mean sex. It just really means whatever you're doing it at a deeper level, or deeper connected level. So connecting deeper with people, especially your partner. No, thank you, Andrea. You're back. I'm glad you came back. Your last comment looked frustrated, like you were frustrated. Oh, thank you, Sheila. I'm gonna put that up because shameless plug. Simone Moon. She sent a donation. Mahaki Moon, I see you. Thank you for the $11.11. Appreciate you. All right, Simone, do you have a question? Yeah, I'm good. Oh, yeah. I'm hungry, but I think that's a little expensive for me. Near future, General. Okay. something new, but creating something that you're, or building on what you have is what I'm seeing out of your card so far. So first, North, solitude, that's in the past. So kind of taking the time to yourself, taking some time to think and kind of realign yourself or see what, rebalance your energies. You've kind of done this. You've gone through this process. Now it's all about building the foundations. Feel like what you're building on, continue to do this. So continue to strengthen that foundation. This could just be your foundation within you. I think it is, and I think it's partly maybe physically as well. So a house or a new home or a home that you're trying to, I don't know if you're trying to sell a home and move somewhere else, but I feel like that's like you're planting a new seed somewhere else. So continue to do that work, that foundational work, but don't be afraid to plant that new seed for change. And that's what's coming up. That's the tree of life. This is conception, so really it's time to create something new. If this is like a move or something, or a new, like I said, a new home seems to be coming up. I'm not sure what this one means exactly, but I'm getting like a new place or new home. But I feel like wherever you're at right now, you like where you're at, like you love where you're at. But I do feel a change coming up soon. So. Iris Ulrich and Sarah Sullivan. Yes, I'm going to get to both of you. Oh, you want to move and get a new home. Ah, nice. Well, that looks like it's happening. You just have to create it. The class is the Metaphysical Mystics. We have an hour class, about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour, probably longer if we get more people in. Every Wednesday at 7. And you just have, I should change the name on that's actually a good idea. I need to put Metaphysical Mystics on the tab and change the tab name. But it's under the pricings tab on my website. It's the subscription part of my website. All right, Simone, I know you've been waiting a while, so I'm going to get you and then Iris. Do you have a question, Simone? I mean, not Simone, Sarah. I just got Simone. Gloria, if you see this scrolling down at the bottom, do you see this? I know it's sometimes hard to read. You can go to paypal.me/psychic impressions, all together, no spaces. Or you can go to, you can't find it? Can you find it and share it on the, let me see. Hold on one second. But Gloria B, you can donate there, or you can donate on the Cash App. I'm Psychic Shaman 333 on Cash App, or you can do it through Messenger, Facebook Messenger. You can also pay through there. Yeah, Simone. Yeah, I know. I was trying to get to Sarah. She kept being right next to you in comments, and I just confused the name. Sorry. All right, Sarah, am I on the right track with my daughter? Yeah, Angel, I'm going to send you a message, or send me a message, and then I can kind of guide you or send you the link after this. If you guys have a problem finding it, just let me know and I'll send you the link. All right, so you got Vision Quest, Seek. Yeah, I feel like you are going the right direction. I think you may have to kind of like make some changes here in the future, but no, I feel like you're doing the right thing right now. I think you will, like I said, you will have to adapt and kind of maybe switch it up, kind of do a 180 here soon. But as of right now, you're in a good spot. You got the Vision Quest card, which is kind of entering new territory, right? You're entering territory you don't understand yet, but you are learning and you're picking it up fast. All right, let me see. Somebody else said they donated. Make sure they. Oh, thank you for the $3, Gloria. Yes, do you have a question? And all those on YouTube, if you're on YouTube, please hit that smash that like button and subscribe button. Appreciate it. If you're on Facebook or Periscope, please hit that like button and follow my page for future live readings. So, Okay, the link is being sent, Angel. It's right there in comments right now. Here, I'm going to put it up on the, right there. When will I hear back from Capricorn? Let's see. I'm going to pull a card, but I'm getting 2. I don't know if that's 2 weeks. I think you got some time. So I wouldn't expect it happening within weeks. I feel like a couple of months. I'm not sure why this is. It could be a couple of weeks, but I'm picking up like months. You got Solitude, North. So this is kind of usually a card telling you to kind of take some time alone. Sometimes it's take some time alone with your partner or people close to you, but yeah, I'm actually seeing be patient. Yes, they will get back to you, but I feel like it's going to take a little time. And I do feel like, let me see here, pull a couple more cards. So there does seem to be a process you need to go through. Sea creatures for your present. So like, I feel like you're going to be kind of distracted in a good way while waiting. So you're not such in that like kind of waiting mode, right? I feel like others coming into the picture. So be willing to socialize. That's what the immersion card is. It's about collaboration, new opportunities, new making new connections. And plant medicine is truth. So really be willing to look at the entire truth of this person, right? And there might be some things that you're not in alignment with. You need to make sure that you address when they do come back. And I feel like you'll be on the right track here with him, with the Capricorn. So yes, you will hear back. Just you need to be patient. All right, everybody, I am going to let you go for now, but thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the donations. I appreciate you so much. I'm so grateful. There's the link for my class if you'd like to join. If you would like to just go to my website, if you'd like to book a schedule a reading or a healing, they're all 25% off with the coupon code. Third Eye is the coupon code. If you have a problem with it, let me know. Send me a message and I can help you kind of walk you through it. So yeah, we're doing good, Jeannie. Doing what we do. Always, life still goes on, right? Even if they want us to keep masks on or not, which I don't, unless I really have to. But the platforms I'm on are Facebook, YouTube. But right now, I think I'm going live on Periscope. I'm on Twitter, basically everywhere. Just kind of look up Aaron Psychic Shaman. If you Google, it'll show you pretty much everywhere I'm at. So thank you very much for being here. I love you all. And I will see you next time. I'll probably be on tomorrow morning. So if you can make it tomorrow morning around the same time, around 10, I will be here. Much love. Have a good day. Have a great week. We'll talk to you soon.